When the sun goes
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JFDalen and today we are back and we are playing Dig to Escape again. At this point in my gameplay, I'm pretty sure, as you know, as what we did basically last time was we left off. It was a little bit past lunchtime, and then I went straight into my hole. And you can see that's what I've been doing in here. I just kept digging until I had no energy, ate food, and then repeated the process. It's really just a rinse and repeat type of thing. But I wanted to go ahead and try to dig as deep as I could into this new layer that I was in. As you can see on the right side here, I'm almost down, but it's like I need a better tool. Um, which really befuddled me. Like, I wanted to go deeper, but I guess it's mandatory at some point for me to upgrade my shovel. So I went ahead and decided to start digging around instead of down. Because I thought maybe if I can't afford a new dig tool just yet, what I can do at least is try to expand outward instead of down, so I'd be able to find some items next time I came down here. So I mined till morning, and then I came back up to the surface because obviously everyone had new stuff to trade. The guard was friendly. I wanted to go talk to the buff girl, trade her some stuff so I can get some toilet paper, and then I wanted to check out the dig speed because I needed that tool ASAP. I could not afford it yet, but I definitely wanted to see how much it costed so I knew how much I needed to work towards. One of the prisoners was selling an energy surge, so of course I had to buy one of those. I also knew like it may not be an issue right now, but I really need to upgrade my storage pretty soon. So I'm looking at that sack that the one guy's selling. But after checking everybody out, I went ahead and went straight to lunch because again, I cannot miss out on this free food because I need the energy and I'm gonna eat this donut or whatever I get from the cafeteria almost immediately after walking off. But what I did is I went back in my hole to start digging, and I noticed that the hole was just a teeny tiny bit narrow, so I had to like maneuver myself down there. Um, but when I did get to the bottom, I was able to just pick up some things instead of having to, you know, do a lot, so that was great. I basically just kept going all the way through the night until I had absolutely no energy left. So I was just digging this massive hole, in an attempt to be able to just come down and grab stuff like the same way I was doing before. So, I did this for the entire night. When morning came, of course, I had to trade everything I had, and I had 56 toilet paper now, so that was great. And of course, as the morning usually goes, I need to check out what everyone is selling. I still can't afford dig speed, but I really need some food right now, and probably more storage as I get deeper. So what I went ahead and did was I bought some dynamite because I was hoping it was really gonna help because when it does go off, at least it really does help. You can see that I also double back because I realize I have no energy, so I want to get this soda, which actually is really good for it to give me 60 energy, so I just blew through whatever I had to just get all of that soda. And it's lunchtime, so it's time for us to go get some free food, so I stopped by the cafeteria. When I got back down to my hole, I went ahead and started placing the dynamites I had, because like I wanted to make my hole bigger, and I felt like the more boom boom and like, you know, damage I could do to the hole, potentially I could get deeper into the layer that I can't really get deeper on with my current like digging tool. So I was hoping for some good things by blowing up the dynamite here. And then of course after blowing everything up, I just went on a collecting spree to get some of the items that were already dropped. And once again, this took all night to get everything. So I just went ahead and waited until morning. And then I went back up to the surface to sell what I had to the buff girl. And then I had to double back to my hole to try to, do some more damage. When the time came of me selling what I had a pretty decent amount of toilet paper, but I couldn't afford a new shovel, so I just went to the cell next to her and I ended up buying storage instead because I felt like, the more I could bring up, the more I could trade, the faster I could get my money up. So I just went ahead and I bought the huge sack. And again, I didn't want to worry about food, so we bought some chips for the road. You might not be able to notice this, but I'm preparing for a massacre of whatever is left in this hole. I'm stocking up on food, power surge, and dynamite just to be able to try to stay in the hole long enough to actually come out with potentially maximizing my sack if I really can. Which I shall have you know I pretty much actually did because I had so much stockpiled into a single hole. All I could do here was grab stuff, so that was really handy for me. As you guys can see, when this gets sped up, the music is actually really catchy. Anyways, as you can see, I finally had enough to afford to upgrade my dig tool. So what I basically did from here was make sure I stocked back up on food. After checking out the other inmates, I did look at that key card and I really wanted to get it. But you actually end up finding out later that I end up doing something on accident that leads to me not even being able to get the key card, because when you get to the bottom of the hole in the cell, you'd be surprised what actually happens. I thought the end is when you get inside of the security room with the key card, but apparently the game has other plans for me. We're pretty much like an hour and 15 minutes into the gameplay now, and I figured like with as much progress as I was making on the whole, I needed a much bigger sack. So I went ahead and bought the massive sack, which is actually the biggest sack in the game. I didn't realize this. Um, but the hole was just getting outrageous. You could see nothing but stuff literally everywhere. It was really bad, and I kind of did it to myself when I decided to nuke it, basically. I basically nuked it because I put 10 dynamites down and it was just getting out of control. Like I went from not being able to find anything, and then all I could do was find things. The only thing at this point was me being picky. I wanted things of value. There was a whole lot of like scrap, and then there was also like the gold mixed in with the scrap, if you know what I mean. Like there's a golden trophy in the bottom of the hole. There's purple stuff. There's blue stuff. All these rarities are really important because they end up having different trading values, like trading cards, if you know what I mean. But I'm picking up all the common stuff. I just thought to pick up everything I had within reach of me, because I'd end up coming back down to try to sell the other stuff anyways. Alright guys, what I'm about to do here is going to completely change the way I thought I was going to finish this game. I bought 10 dynamites, and what I did was I just absolutely nuked the hole that was already this deep. I I threw 10 dynamites in the same spot, and it just kept going deeper and deeper and deeper. Um, and if you pay attention, I'm already in the gold layer, and I just kept digging. I wanted to see what kind of stuff was down there. So I came back to the surface because my sack was full, but what happened next? Because I thought getting to the gold layer would give me stuff that was just absolutely outrageous on value. I just bought more dynamite, and then I went back down to the hole with a plan to just nuke it to the ceiling. All right, and there was just gonna be so much stuff everywhere. There was, I wouldn't know what to do with all of it. Anyways, after getting all of that stuff, I wanted to see what was at the bottom of the gold layer. I hit a hole, and it brought me to this mine shaft, and I was confused. I was like, "What? I can't get. I didn't know how to get. I could get back up. I just wandered, and it threw me into a cutscene. And then I had to do a seek chase." that was the end of the game. I dug to escape in 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 21 seconds. I did not expect to have to run for a minute and 30 seconds, but I beat the game on accident. And I felt a little defeated by the fact that I wanted to get the security card to see what getting into that security footage room would do. But if you guys really did enjoy this video and you possibly want to see this game again, probably not as long, but to know what happens if I fiddle around by getting the illegal keycard, just put, I don't know, 13 likes on this video and I'll play it again. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, comment something random for the algorithm, and again, I am now doing the giveaways, so there will be a gift card giveaway every single week. Make sure to join the Discord server to vote on the gift cards I give away, and also put in extra entry so I have a place to directly message you. But again, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my Twitch, and yeah, bye.
I should be fine, but I'm not.
So easily.
I get overwhelmed. Breaking down, honestly, don't have to leave. Gotta stay with it. Breaking down, got me by your side. I get overwhelmed.
Don't take me now, I'm not ready to forget. Don't cut me out, pray my life's not soon to end. Don't take me now, I'm not ready to forget. Don't cut me out.